All right, tell us what it is that you do.
I am the General Minister and President of the United Church of Christ.
Wonderful. And what brought you here today?
Well, I am the recently retired or resigned President of the Board for the Center for Progressive Renewal and Convergence. And up until a few months ago, was their founding president and stayed with them through the years. I've been to every one of these events, and there was no way I was going to miss this one. It's one of the highlights of my year.
What makes this event so exciting?
I am aware, as the General Minister and President, that the church as we know it is going through radical transformation, and that we are a people by and large who are resistant to any transformation, much less radical transformation. And I feel that at almost every level of the church until I get here. This is not a place of resistance. This is a place of innovation and ingenuity and creativity. And this is where my hope bucket gets filled up.
What do you hope people bring back to their home congregations or their home ministry settings?
Energy, passion, ideas that are generated here with their colleagues that nobody thought of when back home, and that the energy and passion and creativity that they bring back with them is met with enthusiasm and not resistance. The beautiful thing here is it's a feeding ground for not just people with good ideas, but people in the presence of whom you get better ideas. And it's a place where the permission to think way outside the box is assumed and understood. It doesn't have to be negotiated. So I hope they bring that back with them.
What else would you like to share?
That at some point in time, we need to shift from this being the exception to our rule and this being our new norm. That what we do here is normalized behavior and not the exception.
As I understand from being in the Southwest, you have some awareness of immigration issues, racial equality issues. So what do you bring to that?
So in fact, almost a year ago today, I was in Plymouth, Massachusetts to do a presentation on what the Southwest Conference is doing around immigration. One of the things that few folk realize outside of the border states of Arizona, New Mexico, California, and Texas is that the immigration justice issue is something that belongs to each and every one of us across the 50 states. It's not just an Arizona problem, it's not just a New Mexico problem. And the interesting thing about that trip last year here to Massachusetts and Plymouth is I brought my father, my 85-year-old father, with me, who through his grandmother is a direct descendant of the Mayflower. Although it may be over generations removed, he's an immigrant. And at our best, we are a land that recognizes our call to the world to be the place where the immigrant is always welcome. It pains me that those coming from other shores are no longer welcome. So I was thrilled to see that the people of Massachusetts had this on their hearts and minds, and I was thrilled to hear about the work that they are doing here for the cause and for the sake of the immigrants.